Hello, Virgo. It's Lulu, and welcome to House Radio. All right. So, the new thing that we're doing today is a spread. It's called the Clean House Spread. It's to prepare everyone here that is listening for whatever next life cycle that they are about to embark upon. All right. So, let's get into it. It has been a very loquacious night thus far. I am wide the fuck awake, okay? All right, so what must be gathered or cleared out to make room for the new? Harmony. Anything that destroys your peace, your serenity, anything that takes you out of a space of feeling balanced has to go. This is the time. Got the Ten of Cups. Anything that takes you out of this Ten of Cups, family, friends, or kin, Eight of Swords, and the Lovers. So you have a choice to make here. There may be some people around you that you cannot communicate certain things with, or it seems like it goes in one ear and out the other. This may be something that you have to clear out or just clear the air about it. Maybe a Queen of Wands and a Seven of Cups, someone who's full of illusions, lives in a fantasy world. It may even be that this is an option that you have that you need to go ahead and bring justice to, because I feel as though this may be kind of stressful. This person may play on your intelligence here, so you want to be very mindful. You've been slow and steady with this person. You've moved very slow with this person. You're slow to respond, slow to do anything. You're unsure if this is someone that you want in your life. It's been kind of a burden. You've been going back and forth with yourself, but there's a lot of temptation here. And it's time for you to speak your truth. And I feel like it's going to come out in a way that you may not be used to. So please keep your peace, even when stating your truth. Because you may be in a space where you're embarking upon this new journey with this Fool card, right? And you are spontaneous with your thoughts, your thoughts, to the point where you become spontaneous with your tongue. All right. Let's see here. What do you have here? What is this Ten of Cups? What is it that Virgo needs to gather or clear? The King of Swords. All right. Standing on your word, right? Being very logical when it comes to the options that are available to you. Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Being very straightforward with what it is that you want. Here, moving forward, trying not to be in some type of confused energy when it comes to matters of the heart. What is this King of Swords that likes coming out in these reads today? The Knight of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Be careful with the way that you are going when it comes to how you move forward, Virgo. What you say here, because I feel as though there is something that you are ending with someone who may be in and out of your life, someone who isn't very direct with their passion. Like, this is someone who may be scattered. That Knight of Wands energy is a scattered energy. So you may be hitting a roadblock when communicating with someone, or the passion may be dying out, because I feel as though there may be something here that you need the truth about with this Ten of Swords, or you need to tell the truth. Maybe this has to do with, giving up on something that you just couldn't get off the ground. It could be that you've exhausted yourself and now you are tired. You are, in a space of cabbage. Eight of Swords. Just going round and round and keep hitting the same spots over and over again and not being able to have any clarity. Ten of Swords. It's cycle is over. Maybe you used to be a player and you don't want to be a player anymore. Now you have to make some type of decision on making a love offer to someone that you may have hurt. But you got to figure out what it is that you want in this space, Virgo. Whether you're a man or a woman. All right, let's see here. What would benefit Virgo from taking a pause and letting the dust settle? What would benefit Virgo at this time? We are the world. Let this cycle end itself. I feel like that's what's going to happen anyway. The Star and the Three of Pentacles. There's an energy, a huge energy of inspiration. So you may be inspired by the way that other people work together and what it is that means to you to work with someone at this time or what have you. But the We Are the World is just like, having a kumbaya and letting it just settle, right? Letting things be what they are. Maybe you are taking trips. Knight of Wands and the World. Yeah, it's time for you to let something settle to see if what you really want, basically. Because the Knight of Wands can be an energy of you know, feeling excited and invigorate, having this invigorating energy and just going forward. And then it's like, ah, that was fun, but yeah, what's more to life, right? What is this? We are the world. The Magician. Let the dust settle so that you can see which direction you're going and how you can utilize the tools that you already have before moving forward. Finding out what it is that you really feel. What do you feel? Ace of Wands. What is it that is, there's like a creative spark. This energy, you know, where you may be sending a message, reaching out to someone reaching out to you. Here, that it's like it's time for this to start again. And that makes sense since Venus retrograde is close to being over. I don't know the exact dates right now, but Venus retrograde is close to being over. What is this Magician card? This is a new life cycle, Virgo. The Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are single and you're in a space where, you know, you may be dealing with someone, a child's mother or father who, you know, yeah, 10 of Wands. Someone is just too much for you right now. It's like you got to walk away from it. 8 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. You are walking away and finding your happiness, finding what makes you happy. This has a lot to do with just, you know, you've expended so much of your energy, possibly a lot of your creative energy. That's why semen retention and just celibacy overall is very important, because it helps you to be in a space where you can co-create with a lot of that sexual energy that you would possibly spill into or onto another person, and you're able to utilize it in a way that makes it where you are able to get more done in a day, if that makes sense. All right. What opportunities can grow in this stillness that Virgo has? Experiencing. The changes that you may be going through may be, you know, uncomfortable a little bit, but I feel as though when you are in this stillness, you're going to realize how far you have come and what it is that is going on in your life. It's like taking into account everything that has happened, where you are, and knowing that everything that is around you is a product of your co-creating with the universe, and really experiencing that to the point where this is an opportunity for you to figure out where is it that you will go in this next life cycle. What are your intentions? The Devil. Any temptation, any obsession, any poor diet, whatever this devil has to do with, child. Obsession, strong feelings you had about something that you thought was a wish fulfillment, communicating your strong feelings to someone, really taking a risk and taking control of a situation has a lot to do with what is happening in this stillness. You experienced a lot of things in your life, but now you know that they no longer torment you the way that they used to, because you are ready for something new. The Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. You are controlling the direction that you are going. Some of you are in a space where you really want to make things work with someone, but you're trying to figure out how to approach the situation. You may be getting readings. You may be reading books, looking into things. You may even be changing jobs for this new experience that is that you are wanting to happen in your life. You may be a little fearful of the direction that you are going, but I am here to tell you that you will be fine, okay? Because with that Chariot card, that means that victory is assured, but you won't be able to just rest upon your laurels. It's going to be important that you stay committed, stay focused, stay determined as you have in the past. What new energy will arrive? And how can Virgo direct it for their greater good? Yeah, I got 3 cards. The new energy that's coming in is integration of past life energy that was suppressed all of this time. So there's something that you are, this is strong. There is something that you are integrating here that has to do with going with your North Star. Some of you are moving more into your North Node, and you've been suppressed for quite some time without, you know, you haven't been able to progress the way that you were born to. So now you are moving into a space where you are making it make sense. A lot of you are going through some type of energetic shift that you have been integrating from some past life memories, and it may be confusing, but overall they want you to stay in your heart. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Stay in your heart as you move forward. Enjoy this journey. Find the goodness in life. Try not to get caught up in your head, because the way that you think, the way that you communicate, the way that you a lot of past energy, the suppression comes from this 8 of Swords. Being self-limiting or being limited by the ideals of others, possibly. Let me see, honey. What is this 8 of Swords, honey, that Virgo got going on with the suppression? Page of Cups, when you were just a little child, there was something about people wanting you to commit to something, do something. This is looking like Five of Swords and the Hierophant. This is like maybe you went to college because they said you're supposed to go to college, but in your heart, you're seeing all these other people doing that one thing that you wanted to do, and it's like they're doing it. Why can't I do it, right? And it's like, you know, it's more accepted in this day and age or some shit like that, okay? What the fuck? I don't have time for it because, baby, do you. As long as you ain't hurting nobody and you are out here doing what you are called to do, please and do you, okay? Because I'm trying to figure it out. How can Virgo prepare for this next life cycle? How can Virgo prepare? The master transformation. All right, you're becoming a master magician. Here, some of you are on the, you are an ascended master or working towards being an ascended master, but you are mastering something when it comes to transforming a lot of the negative energies from the matriarch side here. Yeah. And finding someone, maybe you're finding a mentor or someone that inspires you to help you with this transformation. What is this? The master and transformation. You may have a new ascended master that you've been working with here recently. Yeah, the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So in order for you to prepare for this next cycle, you have to master this way that you are transforming and really stick to what it is that you are standing on. You are getting new tools, new gifts here. With the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, you got to make sure that whatever you walk away from after this, that you stay away from it. With this Knight of Wands, I feel as though your passion is going to be reignited, but this has to do with that transformation as well. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is making a solid offer to yourself as well as whoever else is involved, but you're making an offer or being gifted from the universe, something that will allow for you to leave your past hurts, pain, regrets, shame, guilt, defamation. Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. You don't have to be in that energy, right? You may, people may try to tell you that you are disappointing. They can't believe this of you and that. Well, that's their opinion, okay? We live in a society now, which is crazy to me, that wants to tell everybody how they should live their damn life. We don't follow nobody home. We don't know how nobody out here living. So I'm trying to figure it out, right? With this Five of Cups and this Five of Swords, you will have the ability to transform any regret, any type of combative energies, any type of, you know, not allowing people to bleed on you when it comes to what you are. Like, I feel like this has something to do with how you do you or something. Like, what the fuck? Because you transform so much energy, and then you have this Eight of Cups coming through, and then you're excited about the direction that you are going and figuring out what is the meaning to your life at this time. What is it that makes sense to you at this time, and really moving toward it. It's like you don't have time. It's time to walk away and move away from things that had you in a space of not being able, whatever suppressed you, basically. People in situations that suppressed you in the past will still try to come back around and guilt trip you. Let me see, child. The Lovers. All right? They may be mad because of a choice you made, and then there y'all go. Y'all step right out, the Hermit. People may be disappointed or in a space where they feel like they should have been chosen, or they feel as though you should have made some type of decision on who it is that you decide to be with based on the way that they view things. That is crazy. You're reconciling with somebody. Two of Swords. This decision is totally up to you. You may be studying as well in the near future. Queen of Wands. So you may be making a decision with this Queen of Wands to balance things out, make things work, or what have you. But overall, I'm seeing here that, you know, you took your time and you waited. You tried to figure it out, but it's just like it's a lot of anxiety. You may have blocked somebody or stood up for yourself when it comes to the direction that you are going after assessing a situation fully. The World is coming full circle, Creed. Everything is coming full circle. And they just want you to stand on your 10 when it comes to the decisions that you make and protecting your peace and serenity. What is peace and serenity to you?